4 people are taken to the hospital when a car crashes into a home. West Boylston police were following the car and say it was traveling at high speeds just before the crash overnight. The people who live in the home say they're lucky to be alive. Our Chandler Walsh has the story.
The Creech family looks at the gaping hole in their West Boylston home. A car slammed into their basement late Wednesday night.
My first thought was, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. I have nowhere to turn to.
Police say the car was traveling over 75 miles an hour when they began following it. An officer later observed the car going around 100 when it tried to pull into a driveway and lost control. Neighbors say it crashed into one home's fence, through a front lawn, and into the Creech's home. DeAndre Creech says he had just put his 3 boys to sleep when he heard the car and looked out to a startling scene.
I'm like, wow, what happened? I come down and look out my window, and I can see the police gun out, people lying on the floor, blood all over the place.
Neighbor Carol Vogt's property is where the car first came crashing through. A large chunk of her wooden fence ended up in her second-floor bedroom window, just feet from where she was standing.
All of a sudden, it was like an explosion went off. I didn't know. First thought was somebody was shooting into the window. Because the glass had shattered.
Vogts says the street was filled with police and ambulances from several towns.
It was just unbelievable, and I still feel like I'm shaking from the incident.
Meanwhile, Creech says his family needs to find a new place to live for a while. He says inside the walls are cracking and he doesn't know how much repairs will cost, but says the important thing is his family is safe.
It has to be searched for, structural integrity. I can't stay in my own house. They said it can be anywhere for a couple weeks or a couple months, so I'm out of luck.
The West Boylston Police Department is investigating this incident. They say the driver of the car is in intensive care and awaiting arraignment on multiple charges, including failure to stop for police and operating under the influence of alcohol. Olivia.